Hello everyone. So after 278,977 miles, my Prius door handle, the driver's side, broke. I thought this was made of metal, but it's made of plastic, and apparently them breaking like this is not uncommon. So it's very common. So today we're going to go over how to replace these. You're going to need a couple of tools, starting with a flat head screwdriver. This will allow you to pry some of the paneling. You need something to separate some of the softer stuff. I'm using this computer pry bar. You'll also need a Phillips head screwdriver. It could be manual, electric, it doesn't matter. And you're going to need a molding pry bar to remove the paneling. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to remove the little paneling inside the actual handle. And you do that by applying the screwdriver or a peg behind it and just removing it. They snap in and out. Behind there you will find a Phillips head screw. Use your Phillips head screwdriver to remove that. This releases the handle assembly from the actual door frame. The next thing you're going to want to do is remove the Phillips head screw from the door handle, the one that is used to pull the door closed. That's just a Phillips head screw. Remove it, and once it is loose, you should be able to pull the little cup out and put it off to the side. And the next tool we're going to be needing is the molding tool. This is the one I used because that's all I had in place, but you just pry the little connector up, pull out the controls. On these things, you're going to find a clip. On the bottom part of it, you'll see a little clip. Push it down, and then those white connectors come right off. So take that one off. Similarly, on this one, you'll see the clip on the side right there. Pull it off. Put that to the side. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is remove the door panel from the door frame. That is where the molding tool comes in. Just apply pressure on it. My molding apparently is separated from the actual door thing too, so I might need to replace this later, but for now, just slide it across, separate all the little pins, and then once it's all loose, you should be able to slide up and out. Similar to the door controls, you want to remove all the clips or all the connectors by pressing in the clip and pulling out. That will expose the actual door handle, which you can then remove by using a pry bar or some kind of pry tool. Once you remove the clip on the left side, you can slide this whole mechanism out to the left, and the clips should come loose. Flip it around, and you'll be able to see your cables. If you look, the white cable is for the door lock, and the green is for the door handle. You want to make sure you replace them in the exact same spot. Otherwise, when you hit your alarm, you're gonna open the car versus unlock the car. So you can do this by pulling up on the actual cable and then pulling the little bead out. Similarly, pull up on the white one and it just unsnaps, and then pull out the actual little it looks like a BB attached to a cable. You get the new mechanism, slide it in the exact same locations. In this case, it's again white for the lock and green for the door handle. And then once all those are snapped back in place, you want to push those clips back into those holes and slide to the right, and then snap that little mechanism into the hole that's there, and that'll hold the door handle in place. Now the only thing left to do is to put this all back together. So let's do that now. So the first thing you want to do is put all the cables back in, starting with the door light. And you'll know it's connected correctly because it will turn the light on the door on. Once you see the light on, you can put the panel back in by applying pressure downward. So opposite of what we did to pull it off. And then you want to feed all the cables through those holes to make sure that we can connect all the other controllers back in. So starting with the speaker, put that in, and then once that's connected, we want to snap it back into the holes, and then we want to move on to the door controls. Snap the door back all into places. Now we get the door controls, put all those white cables back in, and once we put those in, we should be done. Those just snap back in. And then you want to screw that little cup back down. Last but not least, you want to screw the door handle back in place. There you go. And now we're good to go. Let's test the door. We're in business. It works good. Here's a Toyota part that I purchased for my 2004 Prius. I hope this helps you. It is literally a quick 20 minutes max to replace this. So I hope it helps.